This thing on? I think it's on. Oh. It's on. Yes. All right, guys. What's up? Welcome back to another episode of Anything But ASIC. I have a doozy for you. I have a story for you. A cautionary tale, if you will. Well, I got a call from an associate of mine, and the interesting thing, knowing that I'm the elite hacksaw that I am, the guy asked, could you get my cryptocurrency out of an Amber wallet? They've gone defunct, and they gave me to August 30th to get my wallets out. Now, mention that this guy knew about this about 2 months ago. Amber actually gave him a heads up and said, hey, get your money out of this. And he also had a lot of these hot wallets, Exodus and whatever lending platform that's attached to like Atomic Wallet, all stuffed into his phone. Chances are his Amber wallet had been cleaned way before he ever got to it. When I started working with this guy, it came out that he actually hadn't moved that crypto for a good 2 years. He bought it and just let it sit there. And this is the lesson from this. This is the lesson from this. If you can't, this is still offline, by the way. If you can't do this here, this can, if you can't run and compile a node to run, you probably shouldn't be in crypto. I'm just saying, you probably shouldn't be here. You should probably just hang it out. Because when it comes to times like this, when the market is down, the market is not crashing, but it's down. What you'll notice that developers, especially ones for JavaScript, the atrocious Node.js, they tend to get paid very, very high in the industry. And if your crypto is crashing, you can't afford to pay them. So what happens is they leave, and like a lot of these other platforms, I haven't had problems myself with Konami. When they leave, you have maybe one or two developers left at the firm, and they can't get to everything. In fact, they may not even know how to do anything but manage people and tell the people what to do. So you get the facade of this company that's going to keep your crypto safe. At the same time, if you look at their GitHub, you look at their their practices and what they're building, they haven't been in office for a year or two, maybe. Some of them. I hope that goes away. And what you end up with is the situation like I had here with this guy, where he's calling someone like me to come and transfer his tokens. They're no longer there, by the way. Amber, I think, just ran with it. They closed their nodes off and just left. And the database is still there, showing that on his phone that the crypto is there. But when I ran it through, the last thing I did was run it through a block explorer. Those addresses did not exist. So that tells me either the whole thing was a scam, or those addresses were on a private blockchain, or the crypto he got from that exchange to his wallet didn't exist in the first place. It was all an illusion. And this guy lost, I would say, a pretty good chunk, somewhere north of, 5 G's. So I feel for the guy. I've never lost 5 G's. I've lost some, but never 5 G's. But once again, I know better. If you're going to do anything, yes, the crypto space is always changing. Yes, you're always going to have to keep up with the nodes, keep up with the tech, follow the developers, see if they're going to rug pull, see if they're actually developing and making new revisions that are going to work with the new systems so they can keep their project going. It's an ongoing task. And on your side as well, also keep your crypto safe. And it's hard. And that's really the point of cryptocurrency, is that you keep your money for you on your servers. Yes, it's broadcasted as a trust mechanism via node to everybody else, but the purpose is so that you have your tokens, you have your mathematical blockchain pointer that points to your tokens belonging to your cryptographic keys. And going back to it, not your keys, not your crypto. The 12 words they give you, by the way, on these hot wallets are not keys. The only keys those are to the database that keeps your crypto most likely on somebody else's node. And in worst case scenario, it's just an illusion and they're moving around, sloshing around crypto. Generally the first sign of that is that you can't withdraw your crypto like they could on Robinhood and PayPal at first. So if you can't withdraw your crypto, immediately leave that platform and complain, raise some kind of concern. But we're gonna get into it because this guy should have seen it coming. Like I said, he didn't do any research. He just FOMO'd in and thought he had the money in the bag, but he didn't. Let's do some offline reading. Crypto lender Abra has been insolvent for months, state regulators say. State regulators say Abra held tens of millions of dollars worth of assets on now bankrupt platforms. As the crypto market crashes, we're seeing more and more of this. It's a big wealth squeeze. The only ones that are doing somewhat okay are these lending platforms. At least they give the illusion that they're doing okay. Like, Chainlink, Polygon, or whatever. And for the big hitters are always going to be Bitcoin and Ethereum. Everything else is being choked out. Moving on with the story. Crypto lender Abra has been insolvent since at least March 31st, 2023. State securities regulators alleged on Thursday. In an emergency cease and desist order, the Texas State Securities Board alleged that Abra, otherwise known as Plutus Financial, Abra Boost, Plutus Lending, and Abra founder Williams Bernard misled the public, committed securities fraud, and the company has been insolvent for months. Abra offered investments in Abra Earn and Abra Boost, the regulated alleged, but the investment offerings contained statements that were misleading. Abra's made offers of investments in Abra Earn in Texas containing statements that were materially misleading or otherwise likely to deceive the public. In the following said, going on to add similar statements about the Abra products. Abra Trade and respondent Plutus Lending have been secretly transferring assets to Binance Holdings Limited, DBA Binance, aka Binance.com. CZ's in the mix here. As of February 2023, Abra Trade and respondent Plutus Lending had assets valued at 581,732 dollars at Binance.com. The following said, which noted that the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission sued Binance this month. Abra is a crypto lender that has been around nearly 10 years. Last year, the company announced it would offer crypto rewards through a card offered with American Express, and Bernard said it would try to launch a state chartered bank sometime in 2023. Well, that ain't happening. The regulators are hoping to hold a hearing on the matter, though one has yet to been scheduled. Until then, Abra and its various entities are allowed to let customers withdraw funds, the following said. According to the regulator, Abra has a hair under $30 million on Babel Finance, $30 million on Genesis, which is owned by CoinDesk, parent company Digital Currency Group, and $10 million on 3 Arrows Capital. All these companies are in various liquidation or bankruptcy processes. It also has some $8.8 million of Oros Tech Limited, which entered liquidation last year, but has since left that process. On March 31st, 2023, regulators interviewed Bernard and shared information suggesting Abra was insolvent. Bernard did not contest the conclusion, the following said. At least as of the date of the interview, parties collectively operating as Abra were nearly insolvent. The following said, notwithstanding the foregoing, Plutus Financial Holdings Inc. are an affiliate of subsidiary thereof, posted information in an official social media platform that represents. There is no truth that Abra is bankrupt or about to be. It continues to operate like normal, like it always has throughout multi-bear markets since its launch back in 2014. At the lack of immediate comment from Bernard. Well, there you go. Hey, Bernard says your funds are safe, but the wallet is shutting down. And once again, this wallet it came out June 15th, 2023. So I think Abra let people know July. No. Before July. Yeah, July that your crypto was not safe, and you should withdraw it. At that point, if you hadn't been paying attention, you should withdraw your coins. In fact, you shouldn't have been on the platform to begin with, but I get it. They had a fiat connection, and you could trade back and forth with your cryptocurrencies that you put in and invest it and watch them go up in price and watch them come back down. That being said, if you're on platforms like this, know that there may come a day where it's not there anymore. And to keep watching them. That is the nature of the cryptocurrency space. If you don't watch them, they'll do all kinds of weird things. Most likely rug pull. And as far as tens of millions of dollars moving around, that all seem like, if you add up to the market cap of the... If you add to the market cap, well, not add it to, but like I said, if you look at the market cap of the cryptocurrency in general, that seems to be way more trillions when added up than it's actually in the space. The only select part about cryptocurrency, and I'm gonna say it's gotten too big, like the Bitcoin mining, like the ASIC mining, the cost is constant. Like trying to supply the developers with money, it needs to have constant money coming in and constant money coming out. How can I say this? And just we've gone too far. There's no reasons people should be paying $50,000 in electricity for mining farms, even if it is industrial electricity. It's just way over budget that what should have happened with cryptocurrency mining, with cryptocurrency development, and everything. This should all be like, well, kind of like Vercoin, where everything's just done in free time and everything is just spare computational power, not some gold rush. And I think that's where the cryptocurrency community is really just lost the sauce. Well, community, the investors, the community knows. The investors are just really they lost in the sauce. They're not supposed to get rich on Bitcoin unless the dollar goes down. But now, because so much Bitcoin was sold to, big banks, big investors, they now have a grip on what Bitcoin does and what spot price it has and whatnot, and the goings on of Bitcoin. If you look at any arbitrage site like CoinGecko or I haven't been there. Coin market cap. All the coins go up and they go down at the same time. Why is that? I'll state it again. Because investors and big firms like Binance own most of those cryptos. They own a good portion of those cryptos that all move at the same time. And that's not how the cryptocurrency space is supposed to be. It's supposed to be this. On your spare computer, a server somewhere, on some spare hardware, just running in the background. And I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not posting as often, working on some things, working on some AI bots, whatever, robots, stuff like that, security systems. I'll be posting that stuff on library most likely, but as for now, I'll see you when I see you.